I met someone who changed my life, and I'm talking about you, Twitch. It almost has this slight undertone. Like you a little tired of hearing this narrative. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that. That you tired of hearing that narrative. Imagine that. When Twitch died in 2022, we all felt the shock. He was a huge, huge part of the Ellen DeGeneres show and was making his own footprint in the entertainment industry as more than Ellen's sidekick. However, since his death on the 13th December 2022, several conspiracies have come out, and it seems that they're all pointing at the sinister truth about Twitch's side. And we're going to finally expose what may have been behind one of the most recent and shocking deaths in Hollywood. Just 3 days before his death, Stephen Laurel, Twitch boss, posted a video of he and his wife dancing and goofing around while celebrating their 9th wedding anniversary. Who would have thought that just 3 days later, the dancer, actor, choreographer, and entertainment host would take his own life? Who was Twitch? While most people recognize Twitch from the Ellen DeGeneres show as her fake DJ, Ellen and Twitch had a more personal relationship than that. Something that I always remember is that you gave me a place where I could just be myself. You know what I mean. I came here to dance one time, to do a dance cross, you know what I mean. And now I've gained a family. Ellen and Twitch met when Ellen had a guest appearance on So You Think You Can Dance. And Twitch not only coached her through it, but they also performed it together. Yeah, and from the stage to the studio. Their friendship and work partnership was born in 2013. Ellen brought him onto her show, and he became a staple image as DJ Twitch. From his quits to his participation in the fun challenges that Ellen comes up with. Twitch was an unforgettable personality on the show, and fans loved him just the same. I count on him to look over at and make silly jokes, and he's my pal, you know. He's my sidekick because, you know, we have this connection. So just looking over, and he makes me laugh. Joining the Ellen DeGeneres show brought in a new wave of fame and spotlight for Twitch, and he featured in dance movies, hosted several events, and got his own reality show hosting alongside his wife. From the outside, looking into his work and personal life, Twitch seemed like the true definition of someone living their dream. But it seems that all that was glittering was not gold, as the dancer ended up taking his own life on the 13th December 2022. But to honor Twitch, I think the best thing that we can do is to laugh and hug each other. How he died 3 days after celebrating his 9th wedding anniversary and 7 months after the Ellen DeGeneres show aired its last episode, DJ Twitch took his last breath, and the details surrounding his death seem to only get more sinister as we uncover each layer of truth. Twitch's death was announced over social media 2 weeks into December, and it blew up into a dark storm as people mourned his passing and recounted his incredible personality. Among the first set of reactions were from people like this Twitter user who said, "Damn, man." A reminder that regardless of how happy someone seems or how well things look to be going in their lives, you never know what they may be feeling going through inside. Rip Twitch, and another person posted he was just a positive force during the lost lockdown. This is just awful, praying for his family. But like most information passed on the internet, people will always press for more details. And soon it was revealed that the details of Twitch's suicide were even more gory than we thought. The day before his death, Twitch had checked into Oak Tree Inn with nothing but a small bag for an overnight stay. And he hadn't even driven his car to the motel, which was located less than a mile, only a 15 minutes walk away from the home where he lived with Allison and their 3 children. From all the reports and statements released since his death, the lead-up remains, but nothing seemed to miss when he was checking into the Oak Tree Inn, as staff of the motel reportedly told TMZ Stephen checked in Monday morning with a small bag and booked just a single night. The staffers told us Stephen did not seem visibly upset, and his body was discovered Tuesday after he failed to check out on time. But the strangest thing about his evening away from home is what happened in the morning shortly before and after the staff at the motel discovered that the father of two had passed away. Reports state that Twitch's wife Allison had actually reached out to the police about her husband's disappearance a while before his body was discovered. Now, what's interesting here is that she hadn't called the cops to report a missing person case, and instead, she physically gone straight to the station to let them know that she couldn't find her husband. And he was acting out of character because he hadn't taken his car, which he would almost never leave without. And he wasn't answering his phone. The cops treated the matter with understandable urgency and escorted his obviously hysteric wife back to their home. And it was shortly after she reached out that a 911 call came in from the motel stating that Twitch's body was found in the bathroom of the room where he spent the night, and he had a self-inflicted gunshot wound, which led to them ruling the death as a suicide. To further add credit to the claims of suicide, the staff at the motel reportedly said he went into his room, and he never came out. At 11:15 a.m. on Tuesday, the maid opened the door to check on the room. There was his stuff in there, but no one there. She checked the bathroom, and there was blood everywhere. She was very scared. This is the first time anything like that has happened here. We called 911. They told us to check his pulse, but there was nothing. Investigators also noted that there was a note written by Twitch content undisclosed in the room, and there was no sign of foul play. So all signals were pointing to an outright side. While these may all seem like very clear, very detailed recaps of what happened, a lot of people are stuck on certain aspects of the details that have been shared with the public. And this has led to a lot of questions and conspiracies concerning what's possibly the sinister truth about Twitch's death, financial troubles, or mental health issues. Like with any celebrity death, people were coming out in throes and throngs to bring up their theories about what possibly happened into Twitch. As the initial news of his death dropped, people began to consider the possibility of Twitch battling with mental health challenges privately right before Christmas. Mental health is a serious thing. Please hug your loved ones, a Twitter user posted. And while a lot of people expose this in different ways, including celebs like Tyler Perry, who also admitted to being suicidal in the past, there were still some people who believed that what pushed Twitch over the edge was financial trouble. Some people, after combing through the accounts he followed and realizing that he was somewhat invested in cryptocurrency, believed that Twitch and his family